Shalom, family. Shalom. So, they have a whole lot to say about Donald Trump. He recently went up here in the state of Georgia and was arrested. Got a mug shot of the man posted all over the television, all over the newspapers, all over the World Wide Web. Trump, 45th President of the United States, is now considered a convicted criminal. Convicted criminal. Now he's going to be running for office here, I guess 2024, unless he decides to drop out from all the heat that will come his way. Now the heat I'm talking about is a lot of presidents in other countries overseas might not feel too comfortable doing business with a convicted criminal. Yeah, just like me and you are not comfortable doing business with a convicted criminal, unless we want to buy drugs or we want to pay for sex or something. We might do business with a convicted criminal. You know that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So now, presidents in other countries might not want to do business with America because the president is a convicted criminal. Now that would be what would happen on the outside of America. Now what would happen on the inside of America if Donald Trump is reelected president again? Okay, I don't know if you recall the January 6th riot up here at the Capitol building, where we had a lot of people, thousands and thousands of people who were mentally ill. They would go out here, set the city ablaze, set shit on fire all over the city, try to destroy as much of the city as humanly possible, throw bricks and rocks through the glass storefront windows, spray paint all over the city, set cars on fire, burn down businesses, car explosions from the fire and the smoke. Hey, it's a lot of fire and fury, a lot of violence in them big metropolitan cities in America. That would be what would happen if Donald Trump is reelected. We would have a lot of these mentally ill people pulling all kinds of stunts, doing all kinds of wickedness, looking to trash the place. Hey, I don't know if you live in a big city, but if you do, I would say get out of it as soon as you can, because if Donald Trump is reelected, them metropolitan major cities are going to become a hotbed for riots, protesting, violence, a lot of gun violence, stabbings, just the destruction of property. Hey, if you live in a city, I'd get out of there before an arsonist come along and burn down your home. I would get out of them big cities. It's going to get much, much more dangerous in them big metropolitan cities where all them mentally ill people reside. If Donald Trump is reelected, there will be fire and fury in the city streets. Mark my words. If it comes about, there will be a lot of violence in them city streets of America. A lot of mental illness in this country right here. Donald Trump will bring out the crazies once again. Mark my words. Hey, I don't know how many of you have ever been to jail in Georgia. Some of you might have been to jail in Georgia. You might want to vote for your brother, Donald Trump. He's been to jail in Georgia too. a convicted criminal up here in the White House, he will make history. Make the history books. The first convicted criminal to ever take office, the highest office in the land, President Donald J. Trump. Huh? Is he gonna make history? He might just make history for the history books. Be a lot of fire and fury on the inside of America. And on the outside of America, be a lot of fire and fury too. So they will leave doing business with America. We'll have fewer and fewer customers outside for American interests. Sure enough, people don't feel comfortable doing business with a convicted criminal. Donald Trump, soon to be a president. The demise of America is just over the horizon. Just over the horizon. The king is coming. Shalom, family. Shalom.